Hi, friends. Welcome. If you're new here, I'm Taylor, founder of the Mompreneur Paper Co. I'm a wife and mama of two boys who are 7 and 4. And this summer, if you're trying to run your business while your kids are home, first of all, you're not alone. Join the club. Welcome to the crazy. And second, you are in the right place today because I want to talk about something that I don't think gets talked about a lot in the mompreneur space. And that is, what are you actually doing with your business when summer hits and your whole routine disappears overnight? The school schedule, the drop offs, the predictable pockets of time, they're just gone. And if you're not intentional about how you handle the shift, summer can feel like 3 months of falling behind. So, today I'm going to share exactly what I'm doing this summer to stay consistent in my business without giving up those precious memories and moments in the summer that I've been looking forward to all year round. So, let's get into it. The first thing that I'm doing this summer that hasn't changed is when I plan my week throughout the school year. And what I will continue to do in the summer is planning on a Sunday. And on Sunday, for about 20 minutes minimum, or maximum, just kind of depending on how our Sunday is, but at least in a 20-minute time, I am planning out our events. I'm looking at our schedules. I'm making work blocks on how I want my week to go. And this is how I use the Mompreneur Planner. I have three categories: family, work, and personal. And every day I just block out when I want to intentionally make each of those happen. And it just really helps me to go into the week fully prepared. I'm not waking up on Monday be like, wait, what are we doing? I've already mapped it out. I already have a clear idea in my head, so I'm not behind. If you need a planner, we have a few left in stock, at least at this point when the video is posted. So go and grab one if you're looking to have an intentional summer and rest of the year. But if you don't have a planning routine yet, this is one that I would start with. Sunday planning. It's simple, it's quick, and it'll save you so much mental energy during the week and prevent you from feeling behind and frustrated. The summer shift that I am making is letting go of the idea of long, interrupted work sessions during the day. During the school year, I could sit down and work for 2, 3, 4 hours stretch, and that's just not realistic during the summer. And when I try to force it, I'm constantly getting interrupted. I'm getting frustrated, which is just not fair for me or my boys. So this summer, I'm working in 60 to 90 minutes focus blocks, and I'm being really strategic about when those blocks happen. So for me, it's early in the morning before my boys are fully up and they're probably watching TV, they're eating their cereal. It's during quiet time or nap time in the afternoon after we spend all of our energy at the park or the pool. And it's in the evenings after dinner when my husband is home and taking over and we're able to wind down. There are some times when I need more than 90 minutes and I need like a few hours. In those days, I hire a babysitter for my kids. I drop them off at a family member's, or I plan it on a weekend when my husband is home. Like today, I've scheduled a few hours for recording, and I purposely picked today because my husband is home. So think about your schedule, your windows. Where can you place your work windows and your family windows? And honestly, you will get no judgment from me if your nanny has to be a screen while you are working to provide, because I get it. Times are tough. People are busy, things happen. I'm guilty, and it's what we have to do. The key is knowing your windows ahead of time and protecting them. And when you are in them, being ruthless about your focus. Put your phone down, do one task at a time, and also carry this ruthlessness in with your kids. When you have your family time, be fully focused, full attention, phone down, and just kind of remember that not every day is perfect. Not every day is going to go as planned, but every day is a new day to be a little bit better. Something else that has made a huge difference for me this summer is doubling down on my morning routine. I have read the book, The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. And I don't know if you've heard it, but it's genuinely changed how I start my days. And no, you don't have to be a morning person. I'm honestly not a morning person, but having something that is mine before the day gets loud and chaotic, even if it's 20 to 30 minutes, helps me feel grounded and ready instead of reactive. My morning routine is what helps me set the tone before the day chaos kicks in. And when I skip it, I feel the difference immediately. I also have noticed that when I go to bed watching TV instead of reading a book or journaling or clearing my mind in that way, I don't get as deep of a sleep and it's harder to wake up in the mornings. So I would encourage you to look at your evening and morning routines and seeing like what is hindering the best sleep so that you can start the day on the best note. My morning routine that I'm striving to work toward and continue into the summer is waking up about 6:15, reading 10 pages of nonfiction book, scripture reading, journaling, a little bit of exercise, getting fully dressed for the day. And that's pretty much all the principles that he teaches in the Miracle Morning, but it really has made such an impact. And some days I can't fit all of that into my morning routine, and that's okay. I find that if I also complete the tasks during the day, so if I'm working out at 3 p.m. and I'm journaling at night, or I'm reading a book during lunchtime, like I just feel even more intentional and thoughtful, and I'm in a better state, even if it takes me all day to complete my morning tasks in the margins of the day. So, the last thing that I wanted to talk about is the task list. In the summer, I let go of trying to do everything. My list looks completely different than it does in September, and that's okay. I pick two, maybe three tasks that actually move the needle in my business, and I make sure that those things get done first. Everything else is either batch for later or honestly, it just waits. This is not slacking. This is being strategic. When you have less time, you have to be more intentional about where that time is going. So in the summer, I make less of an appearance on podcasts, in person events, etc. I do more in my back end business work or solo recording so that I don't have to stress about my kids interrupting. Because I don't know about you, but every time I have like a event with somebody, I'm always like, oh, please don't barge in here. Oh, like anyway, I digress, but I'm less stressed when I don't have kids around, when I'm doing client facing things. So okay, but also in this season, personally, my busy season is my fall and winter, and my summer is when I prep for my busy season. So I know many people here, they're in real estate, and summer is your busy season. I was in real estate several years ago, and my summer looked even more different than it does now. Back then, my two young kids, they were preschool age and a baby. I was a lot more client facing, and I had to be. So in that season, it was the same principle, intentional work windows, heavy work when my husband was home. And when I needed, I had several babysitters that I was able to call when I needed to do a showing or a client meeting. And if you don't really know many teens that can watch your kids, or if you don't have family around, I recommend finding the local homeschool group and getting a list of babysitters from that group, because I have found that the homeschoolers, they have more flexible schedule. They're the ones that can watch your kids during the day in the school year, and it's just been an overall really nice fit for us. And being intentional about the time that you have planning for it and executing truly is the key. Summer can be fun where you make wonderful memories with your kids, enjoy your kids screen free when you are with them, and protect your family time like you protect your work time. You're doing a great job. Keep taking the next step and strive to be a little better each day. If this was helpful, save the video so that you can come back to it. Drop a comment below and tell me what your biggest challenge is when it comes to your business in the summer. I love reading all the comments, and your challenge might not be the only one. And so I'd love to do a video on it to help other people. So if you're not already subscribed, hit the button so you don't miss what's coming next, and I'll see you in the next video.